I'm learning as the years go on. Good push there on the ball from St. Mary's. Finally stalls a little bit, then BYU has to regroup, and St. Mary's pushing once more. Big push on the ball, down towards the try line. They also have a penalty just outside, about a meter out. This one to Bisek. Bisek breaks through and gets it down. A big-time maul right there leads to a Dom Bisek try for the Gales.
Yeah, St. Mary's really driving that maul. A lot of their players committed to it. A little bit of a surprise to outpower BYU, how big their pack is. But St. Mary's was grinding on them, pushing them. Referee gave us the advantage, the penalty. One of their players came around, almost got it through on the maul, and then a pop out to B-Sag and a strong-legged run to dot it down for the first try of the day for St. Mary's.
And this is what I was going to mention as an interesting factor when we're figuring out the positional shifting that the Gales had to do with this substitution is now Klein is probably going to take most of the kicking duties. St. Mary's obviously very confident in him. Very confident in Mario as well. But Klein, of course, taking over here. We saw him kick it into touch a moment ago. And here, drilling the conversion to make it a 7-0 early St. Mary's lead, about 13 and a half minutes into the match.
Yeah, that's a really tough kick from that angle there. And Oliver Klein did a great job getting the ball down the field for St. Mary's.
What I mentioned, that kicking game that Klein can bring, it's an added factor for the St. Mary's offense and defense. The maul this time much more stopped up by BYU, possibly more prepared. B-Sag now has Klein. Klein's going to go back to that kicking game looking for Siale Ofa. Hits him on the fly. What a kicking catch from Klein and Ofa. What a play.
Wow, that's precision right there. That was a great, to be fair, BYU was in pretty good shape defensively where their fullback was lined up, but that kick was outstanding, and Siale just tracked that down with a nice catch and dove it over the line for the try.
Ollie Klein's kick to Siale Ofa
what a play
for
right
St.
there.
Mary's
Wow.
try.
As you mentioned, the precision on that kick, and then Ofa confidently diving into that one right into the try zone. I mean, Klein, I don't know if he could have thrown it better with his hands.
No, that was a great kick right there. I think people will get an understanding of how difficult that really is, and not many people can do it to that degree. But what a perfect kick, and Siale Ofa was also right there and in great position to catch the ball. So that tandem right there worked out really well, giving St. Mary's another try.
Excellent chemistry between the two. Klein and Connors. Connors throw up and long. That one goes to Sione Ofa. He goes long back to the St. Mary's players and support. Siale Ofa comes up with it, a dummy, and then outruns the next. St. Mary's has space. He's going to kick this one over the last line of defense. Giving chase is Storty. Storty right there on it. Waiting for the call, and he touches it down for the try. What a play there.
Referee talking to the touch judge.
Gotta confirm it, make it official, and they do. Another excellent display of skillfulness from the St. Mary's backs.
Yeah, what a great turnover there. St. Mary's turned it over earlier on their line out, which gave BYU all this space. Turnover right there, bad throw. Picked up by Sione, great little wide pass. Siale breaks a tackle, and then probably one of the fastest, if not the fastest kids on the team, gives it a nice little chip down and a great chase by Mario Storti, and he was able to touch it down for the third try of the day.
Yeah, off to the races once he broke that first tackle. But again, St. Mary's playing so well in space, using the kicking game to their advantage. And a lot of it is stemming from the defense, as you mentioned, that turnover.
Yeah, the turnovers, St. Mary's turned it over earlier, and you saw how many yards BYU was able to gain. That time, St. Mary's was able to take that turnover and turn it into points. And some great play there.
Saw it off of a scrum. We saw it off of a couple other plays where Tenney and Vaitohi were able to connect. And just like that, St. Mary's immediately takes possession back. Maudlin opts not to give it to John Henry Rouse. He's going to take it himself inside the 22. That's where Klein needs to step forward and support. Bisag looking for a line. He goes down. Maudlin's got John Wilson. Wilson strong through contact as always. Egan to Klein. Klein to Bisag. Bisag a tapping pass to Storty. Storty's got to Eval. He's going to cut inside, avoiding touch. St. Mary's doing well through multiple phases here. Deegan, Klein, Wilson. Wilson, a big run and a big contact play there. As St. Mary's gets closer and closer to the 5, I saw it a little loose in that ruck. And I think it was on BYU. Maudlin goes quick tap and go. John Henry now inside the 5. St. Mary's just 1 meter out. It's going to be John Wilson. He goes quickly to his teammate. Who is that with the ball? Unsure. St. Mary's still possession outside the try zone. Bisag tries stepping through the middle. He's 2 meters out. King Matu all the way down to the try line and good. Fights through the contact, bounces into the try zone, and St. Mary's adds another.
Yeah, it was advantage penalty given to St. Mary's by the BYU guy early on. You could see him on the ground reaching in and grabbing the ball, slowing it down, which was a tactic that they used. But referee saw it, continued to play advantage, gave him the penalty, quick tap to the left, couple of phases, nice strong pop pass by Bisag to King Matu, who was able to power it through and dot it down for the 4th try of the day.
Something nice to see from the St. Mary's side is the ability to score through the middle. Obviously, we know they can do that, but with how fluent their scoring's been so far and how reliant it's been on the backs, it's good to see something up the middle there that Matu finishes.
Yeah, it was good timing there. They had tried to puncture the BYU defense, and they were doing a good job of it. And they were able to get it to appeared to go wide, so it just loosened up the BYU defense slightly.
Finds Ofa successfully. There is that maul. Collapsed inside the 5. Pick and go. Official has advantage for the Gales. Maudlin out wide. Good tackling from BYU. They're not giving up any ground to the Gales. And I'm 99% sure I just saw a BYU player just punch Nate Deegan in the face. James Tenney just swung on Nate Deegan on the far side. He fully did. It's in the stream as well. James Tenney just threw a right hook at Nate Deegan while they were both holding each other's jerseys. He just threw a right hook. I mean, there's no room for that on the pitch, no? Obviously, there's grappling going back and forth, and that happens. But a punch?
Yeah, it looked like it was right in front of the touch judge, but the touch judge doesn't seem to be, or now will approach the referee, and we'll see if she's seeing or telling the referee about what happened, because it was right in front of her, I believe.
So they're bringing both Vaitohi, the captain, and Tenney over. Meanwhile, it looks like it's Coakley over there. Of course, the captain for St. Mary's having a conversation with our official, Matt Lake. It looks like a yellow card has been given to Tenney.
Yeah, only a yellow is a bit surprising. Typically, those will end up being a red card, but referee's conversation with the touch judge puts it in as a yellow card, so St. Mary's will be playing for the next 10 minutes, a man up.
And maybe there's a world where it was more of a hockey punch, where the jersey was already held, and that's why they're going to... But, I mean, my goodness, that seemed not okay. As this one continues on, that'll be something to monitor as well. Pappas a strong run. He's inside the 5. Pick and go from Matu. BYU working hard to keep him out. Held up for quite a while. Maudlin now has Bisag. Bisag to Mario Storty, and Storty breaks the line. He's in. He's going to work to the middle of the pitch, and St. Mary's gets the try. They take advantage from the 5-meter scrum.
Yeah, it was a nice gap run early on by TJ. Good, strong platform set for King Matu, who had a quick take and go. They decided to pop it out. Bisag had a nice little pop pass out to Mario. Nice gap there that he shot through and was able to bring it closer to the center for another try for St. Mary's.
Belknap all the way back to Mon. Mon is going to kick now. Bisag and Storty communicating. Storty takes. Storty takes the contact, bounces off, continues the run into BYU territory. Strong stuff from the fullback. Pappas to Bisag. Bisag looking at his options. He's got Tukuafu. Tukuafu has Siale Ofa. Ofa down inside the 22. Here comes Bisag. Bisag's got Filipetto. Filipetto, a good catch into contact there. An underrated play. You don't realize how tough that is. Bisag tries to find the line with a dummy. Pappas, St. Mary's with numbers. Storty. Toia Eval, he's got the corner and he takes it. Josefa JT Toia Eval with the try, and it is as back and forth as it gets. It's like we've got a tennis match going on, Marty.
Yeah, I think both teams would hope their defense steps up a little bit, but that time St. Mary's poking and prodding, a lot of attacks into the centers, and then popping it out wide. Great run by JT there at the end. Nice pop pass by TJ. Good pass in, and JT was able to finish it. So really, really strong rugby by St. Mary's. Great rugby on the other side of the pitch with Siale. Good bust through there, breaking the line. Good defense by BYU to tackle him. Siale's a pretty tough kid to tackle, so very good rugby right there by St. Mary's in their possession.
Time with the kickoff from BYU this time. Toia Eval goes to Pappas. Pappas kicks. Brown takes. No trouble staying in play this time. Tries to find Mon in the middle. It bounces. He's still comfortable and composed. That one blocked by Matu. Now knocked back. St. Mary's applying pressure. Sake kicks it through. And then BYU just kicks that one through the back of their own try zone. Had no other choice, really. They were under heavy pressure from St. Mary's. Pappas through one tackler. Taken down by Pugmire. Maudlin's got Bisag. Bisag has Coakley. Coakley's inside the 5. BYU dragging him back out to the 5. There's Bisag once more. There's the 7, Sione Ofa. Bisag's going to try a kick play, going to try and find Toia Eval. Brown tries to take it, it's loose. Toia Eval fouls on it, and that's a try for the Gales. Matt Brown just couldn't come down with it. You can see he's disappointed with himself, and they are going to reverse the call. So it's going to be St. Mary's possession, but it's a knock-on from Brown and then a knock-on from Toia Eval. So St. Mary's gets the advantage from the first knock-on and another opportunity at that 5-meter scrum, I believe. Yeah, bang-bang play right there. The officials have had some tough calls to make so far in this one. Definitely a knock-on from Brown first. So they got that part right. Unsure how solid the knock-on from Toia Eval is. Very close play. Tough to tell even on the stream. Maudlin hits Toia Eval. Now Toia Eval is going to go get himself credit for a try.
Yeah, a little sneaky there. He had that wing hiding behind the scrum with our fly half Bisag, who draws a lot of attention on the defense.
Yes, he does.
And Hunter did a great job of popping that, committing that loose forward and popping it to JT, who ran right off his hip. Perfect timing, perfect play, right through the gap for the try. So that was a fantastic job by St. Mary's.
He's got Ofa. Ofa's got Matu back to Jimenez. Jimenez looking. He's got Younger. Younger strong into contact. Got to set up a good ruck here if you're St. Mary's. They do. Pappas hit scrum half to Matu. Matu dummy. Matu strong run. Here comes Bisag. Bisag steps all the way through the line, finds the gap, and touches it down for the try. St. Mary's puts the dagger in this one. Excellent play there from St. Mary's.
Yeah, great little line-out play there. King Matu takes it as if they're going to roll the maul, pops it out to Nico, who came around and popped it out, and then they set the ruck. Big gap by Dom Bisag. Optionality there. He's thinking about all of his options. I can pass it out wide. I can keep the ball. He read the defense. Perfect read. Again, high IQ. Saw the gap. Burst through it. Was able to dot the ball down for the 8th try of the day for St. Mary's.
Lineup versatility and flexibility as well. Optionality is the word you just used for what Bisag had there. But just in general, for the Gales team so far this season, we've seen BSAG play fly half. We saw Pongi get taken out early in this one. Hopefully he's all right. But then we saw Klein come on and play fly half, and things changed. BSAG, Younger out wide. Here comes Ciale, the electrifying freshman, making his way through the BYU defense. Pop is taken out hard there, and he's hurt. Hopefully he's okay. More of the reserves on the field. To'i Ivao, a long throw, football style, special line out that St. Mary's is pulling out of the bag of tricks. BSAG, Younger, Storty. Storty's going to take this one all the way through the contact and dots it down for the try.
St. Mary's, number 15, Mario Storti.
What a play there from the Gales. On the line out, To'i Ivao just rips it. He was a high school quarterback, and he just let it fly. St. Mary's backs took care of the rest.
Yeah, what a great throw, and Saki with a great catch there, held on to it. Two defenders there. It wasn't like they didn't defend that well. Good defense there. Saki maintained possession and then popped it out. And that's when St. Mary's is at its best. They have many attackers, saw the gap. Mario was able to lower the shoulder and drive over for the ninth try of the day. But good hand skills by a lot of the Gales right there.
What a special drawn-up play there from Coach O'Brien, taking advantage of his personnel, which we've been talking about all day. And JT just letting it rip.